Here we have a scientific notation problem in which we're dividing. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and divide it. Then we're going to convert the final answer to scientific notation. Then we're going to convert the final answer again into standard form or standard notation. So if you need help with any of those things, this is the perfect video for you. So in order to start, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and divide the decimal numbers right here. All you do is you plug it into your calculator. That's all you really can do. Don't worry about anything fancy. Once you plug it into your calculator, you're going to get 0.647. You don't need to put a 0 point here. 0.647 is plenty. The 0 is optional, doesn't matter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to subtract, we're going to subtract the exponents right here. But there's a trick. So I want you guys to keep something in mind here. When we're subtracting exponents, we got to be very careful if they're negative numbers. So look at it this way. We have -7 minus -2. So don't forget, because we're dividing, we're subtracting these numbers even though there's a negative. We know that when we subtract a negative number, that's the same thing as adding. -7 plus 2. So that's going to get us -5. So we're always going to have over here times 10, and our exponent is going to be -5 because of this right here. So this is the answer we got after plugging it into our calculator and subtracting our exponents. But the problem is it's not technically in scientific notation. It's only in scientific notation if we change this to a one-digit number. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move the decimal place over 1. So we're going to move it over here in order to make this a one-digit number. That's going to end up being 6.47. Times 10. And our exponent now is going to change. So the reason why our exponent is going to change is because we're technically adding a place. We're adding a place by moving this over here. So if we're adding a place here, we're going to take away a place here. So if we're taking away a place from -5, -5 minus 1 is -6. So this is our answer in scientific notation. It has a one-digit number for the decimal, times 10, and then our exponent right here. But I also said we're going to convert it to standard form, standard notation, just for extra practice. I'm going to ask you guys to do that on the test as well, so make sure you do practice it. In order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to write down our decimal right here, just the way it is. I'm going to go ahead and choose a different color for that. I got blue, so I can't do orange because I'm not a gator here. Can't help it. Sorry, guys. So I have 6.47. So all I did was I wrote this decimal down right here. Now I got to look at my exponent. It's a -6. On the number line, negatives go to the left. So what we'll do is we're going to move our decimal place to the left 6 spots. So I'm going to move it this way, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My new decimal is going to go here. Every time you see a little dip going down like this, you're going to put a 0, because 0 is intended to be a placeholder. So the example that I've heard before and that I mentioned in class is these are the waves of the ocean, and in every wave we're going to put a lifesaver. So just a little clever way to remember. So this is essentially your answer in standard notation. However, I don't want you to show me all this work. I want to see a final answer nice and clean. So our final answer is going to be 0.0000647. If you want, you can throw a 0 in front here. It's really not going to change your answer. But that's it. So our final answers is this right here, 6.47 times 10 to the -6 in scientific notation, and this long decimal place right here in standard notation. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and reply to this video.